So today what I'm gonna do is do a very quick, easy tutorial, the easiest tutorial of all time. And I'm only gonna be using products from Essence. And basically what this makeup is gonna be like a very easy, school friendly, so it's back to school now, beach friendly because it's hot, kind of a makeup look. It's gonna be like, I'm not wearing makeup, what are you talking about? Kind of makeup look, which we love. So we have a couple of products here today. The main star of the show is going to have to be this skin tint. So this is like, you know those skin tints that come on without a color, and then there's little pigments inside, and when you rub it into your skin, it adapts to your skin tone and gives you a nice little coverage. So we're gonna go ahead and demo this. So basically, the way this works is there are color capsules in the product, and when you work it into your skin, it adapts to your skin tone, which is very, very cool, very interesting. I do not know how they do it, but they did. So basically, this gives you a very sheer, light coverage, which I personally love, because I'm not saying my skin is perfect. I do have, you know, some acne scarring and things like that, but sometimes I like to just put on a very light layer of something, even if not everything gets covered, even if things kind of show through, because your skin looks more beautiful, but then you also look real. You know, you look real, you look like yourself. You don't look like you're covering up anything, but you still look healthy and with a glow, which I love. This also has SPF 10, which is pretty light, so I would say if you're gonna wear it during the day, still wear your SPF under, but it does give you some sun coverage, which is amazing. It's also a vegan formula and all of that, so we love that. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's begin. But before that, obviously we gotta do a little skincare, because I want my skin to be very hydrated all the time under the tint. In summer, I tend to use a little bit less product than in winter, but still use. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this serum. So this serum is also from Essence, and this is the Daily Drop of Energy Ampoule Face Serum Glow Booster. So this has vitamin C in it, and it is so light, the texture, like I don't know if you guys can see, so it's just not too heavy, especially in summer. Like, it's hot, you want something that's really thin and is just gonna absorb into your skin and not going to kind of like sit on top and just like kind of sweat off. So this is very nice. And what I love about Essence too is their price points are amazing. So they're so affordable for everyone, and they make very good quality products. Vitamin C is brightening. It's such an amazing skincare ingredient. I've been using vitamin C in my... Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do our skin tint, the Magic All-in-One face cream. I wish I had a product like this when I was in like high school and university, because I used to put concealer all over my face and I thought it looked good. I was crazy. So you kids are lucky these days. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just start working it in and stop talking so much. But before, look at my skin. Like, look at that glow. It doesn't look oily. It looks so glowy, and that's from the serum. Okay, so you just apply it like that. And I like, for these kinds of products, I use my fingers. I always tend to use my fingers for these kinds of products. And look at that. So I'm just going to work it in. Do you see how lovely that is? Like, it's just giving the most, it like evened it out, but there's not much coverage in it, so it just gives you kind of like that even skin tone. I would say if you... So there we go, that's a skin tint on its own. It looks like I have absolutely no makeup on, but it did create kind of a nice evenness, which I love. I'm obsessed with this. I put it under my eyes. I put a little bit on my eyelids because I am gonna go ahead and powder. But yeah, I love the texture. I still look like me. I still look like it's my skin. It doesn't look like a mask. It's very subtle. You know, it did kind of even out my scarring a little bit, but it didn't remove it all, which I did not expect it to, because it is such a sheer coverage. But my skin in general looks very healthy, very glowy, very fresh, and I love that. Okay, so skin tint is on, looking amazing. For me personally, I will need to powder regardless. I always need to powder, especially now when it's this hot. So we're gonna go in with the banana loose powder from Essence. This formula has no talc, no mineral oil, and it brightens because of these kind of like little yellow pigments in it. It also comes with a cute little powder puff, and I love using a powder puff to apply my powders because it smooths everything out in a way you cannot imagine. If you've never tried putting on powder with a powder puff, try it because it really does make a difference. It helps kind of put everything into the pore, so it gives you a really, really smooth finish. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and tap out some of the product into the cap, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up and just tap straight under the eye. So just to show you guys, I'm gonna do this side and I'm gonna leave that side, and I'm just going to press in. It's a very finely milled powder as well, so that means like the powder itself is like very, very soft and almost like thin, I could call it. So it looks very natural in person as well. Can you guys see that? Look at that versus that. It is a big difference. It made my under eye look extremely smooth. I have no concealer on at all, and it looks extremely bright and gorgeous. We love this powder. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other side and come back. Okay, and there we have it. The powder is on, skin tint is on. I love how my skin looks because I feel like I could go out like this. Sometimes you put on a foundation, you cannot wear foundation alone because it makes your face look flat. This, I still have a face. There's still shadows, there's still a little color coming through. It looks so beautiful, so subtle. I love it. This is why it's perfect for the beach, for school, because you don't have to put on a lot, but you still look gorgeous. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and do our brows, and this is also from Essence, and this is the Brow Like a Boss Ink Brow Gel, and this will stay on for 72 hours, okay? So this is such an amazing product if you have very thin eyebrows, if you know what I mean, like to kind of draw the end of your brow. This is perfect because sometimes when you do it with a pencil, it will smudge and get everywhere, but when you do it with something like this, which is like a long-lasting product, it will stay on all day. So I went ahead and I did this eyebrow just to show you guys. I love drawing my brow here at the tail because I feel like it just creates a nice kind of pulled back lift. And this eyebrow is pretty much already that kind of shape, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this just to show you guys how I use the product. So you want to use it quickly because it will dry down and it will create that stain. I'm gonna actually fill in this like little gap I have here a little bit, and it's so easy to use because of the shape of the brush. It's really easy for filling in and doing strokes. So I'm just going ahead and doing the same thing on this side. You see how I kind of messed up here? So you just want to go ahead and do it really quickly right after you mess up. So it does go. And it's beautiful. I love it. We built the brow. It took 1 second just to kind of give me a little bit. Okay, now I'm so excited for this one. This is... Okay, so if you're from Saudi, if you're from Kuwait, if you're from the UAE, if you're from the GCC, if you're from Khalij, you will know that we have this very special lipstick our moms used to wear, and so do we still do it. And it's like a green lipstick, and it comes on pink. So this is basically that. It reacts with the pH of your lips, but this is not, it's not a green applicator, but it's the same idea, where like you put it on, and it goes on kind of like clear, and then it becomes pink, and after it reacts with your skin, and it stays on for a long time. It's a stain. It's a proper stain. So this is called the Electric Glow, in case I forgot to tell you guys, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my lips. I'm also going to try to put it on my cheeks. This one is different though because it has a really nice shine. Wow, look at that color. That is Gorgina. I'm in love with this color. It's so stunning. I feel like I really want to go ahead and put this on my cheeks now. I'm going to smile and just kind of apply it. Quickly blend it in. I love it. 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 And it applies well even over the powder, which is good to know. Because sometimes it will skip and look weird. And if you're going back to school, like, you want to look like you got that sunburn, that summer tan, so go ahead and put it on your nose as well. And just have fun with it, honey. Have fun with it. Love this product so much. Feels very nice and moisturizing and light on the lips as well. We still look like, you know, we don't have a makeup on. Maybe a little lip moment, like a little lip with, you know, like a little lip balm. But for the most part, we're looking really fresh and natural, which I love. So last thing we're gonna do is gonna go put on some mascara. So last now, but definitely not least, we're going to go in with this Sensitive But Wow mascara from Essence. Number one, Essence kills it in the mascara game. They have some of the best mascaras on the market, no doubt. But what's especially special about this one is that it's formulated for sensitive eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes, if you're like me and you're a contact lens wearer and you get eye irritation very easily, I'm in love with this color. So last now, but definitely not least, we're going to go in with this Sensitive But Wow mascara from Essence. Number one, Essence kills it in the mascara game. They have some of the best mascaras on the market, no doubt. But what's especially special about this one is that it's formulated for sensitive eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes, if you're like me and you're a contact lens wearer and you get eye irritation very easily, this is the product for you. And what's also amazing about this is that it comes off, the mascara itself comes off with just warm water. You don't need a cleanser, you don't need an oil. Nothing, just some warm water and you're good. So we're gonna go ahead and use it. This is also amazing volume. So it is made for sensitive eyes, but that doesn't mean that it's not a great mascara that can give you all the volume and length that you need. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it. I have a couple of falsies on, so I'm just gonna apply a very, very light light coat. As you guys can see, it just kind of created a nice line. Still looks natural and still complements the no makeup look. I'm just gonna work it in really good at the roots, not so much at the ends. Of the lashes, just so I can get that definition around the eye, but also keep it looking natural and subtle. There we go. A little bit on the bottom. And we are done with the look. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you really like it. If you want to try out any of these products, all you have to do is click on the link. And yeah, go check out Essence, the Instagram page. And yeah, hope to see you all soon. Bye. As you guys can see, it just kind of
سحر الحياة حزن مش طبيعي.